Greetings, YouTube, and welcome back to episode 280 of the 4,000 question challenge. Actually, welcome to, not back. Welcome to the episode 280. Alrighty, here we go. Would you ever run for political office? What would make you do so? I would not run for political office. I have a YouTube channel that I've been talking about my opinions for 11 years. I don't think I could be elected to any office. Not to mention, it would mean I would have to reach across the aisle and talk to people who I think are terrorists. So, no, I would not want to. What is the institution you have the least faith in? The least faith. An institution implies some kind of organizational hierarchy. It actually isn't the government, because the government actually has the potential for being influenced by the people and even by progressives. So it isn't the government that I have least faith in. It has to be an organization, so I can't just say a blanket social conservatism, which is a disease. So I'll go with the Catholic Church. I have the least faith in the Catholic Church. What is the silliest thing people do in general? They lie to themselves. Which holds greater hope for the world, religion or science? There is no conflict between mythos and logos unless you create one. Both are facets of the same gem, ways of looking at the universe from different perspectives. If you try to replace one with the other, you are wrong. If you try to abolish one or the other, you are also wrong. You feel that you are an ethical person. I like to think I am. I'm sure I fail. What is your hope for the nation, for the world? That we can eradicate social conservatism and move forward with a truly progressive worldview. What is society's greatest barrier to peace? Social conservatism. There's a theme here. What freedom do you value the most? Freedom of speech, probably. That's the freedom I value the most, because I feel that it is the foundation of all the rest. And it's the reason it's the First Amendment. What is your first impression of a middle-aged Caucasian man driving a fancy sports car? It isn't positive. It isn't. It isn't positive. It just makes me think he's compensating for something. And I'm not necessarily thinking about his tool, but his social status, his lack of understanding of who he is and his place in the world, his attachment to materialism, and this coming from a guy filled in a house filled with things. It isn't a positive view. Right off the bat, I think of a guy I know who hit middle age and got the Go Faster car and the Go Faster bike and started doing, go-kart racing and hanging around with the boys who are all 10 to 20 years younger than him. And then he left his wife for his girlfriend. So, yeah, not a positive view. And the last question for episode 280, is morality based on religious concepts? No. I firmly believe that morality is based on reciprocity and a desire to do good, a desire to do it the best for ourselves and for others. Enlightened self-interest in some ways. Because a moral, just society is the best for us and the best for the world. And I base my particular moral compass on Gert's book, The Moral Rules. Look it up. Bernard Gert. Excellent book. Foundation of my entire moral philosophy. So thank you for being here for episode 280 of the 4,000 Question Challenge. I hope that you will be here for episode 281.